crafty friends. Welcome to Happy Place Crafting, crafting therapy for the soul. I hope you all are terrific. I am doing well. Oh my gosh, we keep scooting this way, don't we? Let me move that out of the way. Today is day 14 of Dear Prompts, and we will just get started. I did go through and mark the Wednesdays so that I would not do those in the future. Because, boo-boo on my part. Alright, we've got an elements. Let's do make. Let's move those out of the way. A color. We're getting down there on the colors. Action. Let's do that. And we're done picking those. Alright, let's get you zoomed in here so we can see what we're going to be doing. The element is an insect. That's interesting. So it could be a dragonfly, it could be a butterfly, it could be an ant, it could be a moth, it could be anything. Okay, oh, the make is a bag. Very interesting. Okay. Challenge accepted. The color is first page. What do we think that means? Like the first page of anything, right? The first page of a phone book, the first page of a book, the first page of, I don't know, anything. A hymnal. It could be anything. So, and the action is color. We need to color something. Okay. Oh my goodness. So a bag, we need to color with an insect and something that's first page. I'm kind of thinking first page is going to be like white or off-white. You could do the first page of a composition book. Then it would look like this pretty much. But I need to cover it because I've got the brad sticking through from here. Okay, first page. You could do a first page of a music book. You could do that too. The first page. I'm trying to think how I want to do this. I actually think... Oh, where's the book pages? Oh shoot, why did I put that in? Are these the book pages? Yeah, they are. But this actually has... This would have been the first page. I was kind of saving that, but this would be good a thing as any to use it in. So we could kind of use that. Because that's like when you, that's like the cover page in a book, an old book, when you open it up. So before you even get to the writing. So we could use that for that. Okay. Let's transition you back out here. Okay. Scooch you over a little bit. Okay. Insect. I have a whole box of insects, and if I don't like them, then I can use something else. Oh, I've even got these. Maybe this is a good time to use one of these. Because, like, I never knew what I was going to use these for. I think there's 4 of them. Yeah, there's 3 that are the same. Maybe we'll use one of those. Let's see, what else do we have in here? We've got some fireflies. Looks like a moth. Oh, what's this one? Ooh, that's kind of neat. Maybe we use that. Those are kind of interesting. I don't even know where they came from. They feel like they're magazine. These look like... That is definitely a white hair. It's got to be mine. These look like Margaret from 7th Plaza. But you never know. Usually when they say field notes, they're from her. Those bees are from... I forgot I even had those. I should have sent those to Dawn. I don't really plan on doing a bee journal because I could not. Mine would never look as pretty as hers. Okay, so insect. We need to color something. We could color with markers. We could color with crayons. We could color with colored pencils. I don't think I have any crayons in here, so it's probably going to be colored pencils or markers. Alright, so we need to do that. And we need a bag. Alright, let's grab a bag. These are like all the little bags I have. I have some popcorn bags. Those are polka dotted. I'm kind of thinking maybe one of those. Oh, I did make some of my own bags out of... Ooh, wait, what about this green? Hold on a minute. Maybe we don't use polka dots. What's this green? Let's just take those out of that. Ooh, this is pretty big though. Well, we could tip it in. It says made in Italy for Lillian Virion. I don't know. This is really big. It's the only thing. I wasn't thinking of quite such a big bag. We did that. We could tip it in. I don't know. Maybe we just make a small bag, but green would be good. I think we just need a little bitty bag. I think these are too big, really. Let's make a bag. I'm gonna make one. Okay, let's grab some green. Be cute. Might be too big of a check though. This green is from... Oh, I forgot I did The green is from actually when I did the Wicked inspired kit. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. Let's make a bag out of that. We need a kind of a background. Wait, what's this? It's brick. Wait. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. So we're going to use this for the background. We're going to use that. We're going to make a small bag out of this. Okay, so then we just need to figure out the color. Maybe we'll color something on this. See, these were from a magazine. I don't remember what they were from. Wait, it kind of says. I feel like they were from like a home decor type magazine. And I was like, ooh, those would be kind of cool. So, I did it. Alright, let's do this. Okay, move these to the side for a second. Let's glue this in. Okay. I got up this morning to watch Die. Well, number one, we had horrible, horrible thunderstorms. It woke me up at like 11:30, and I hadn't gone to bed until, I hadn't been asleep for very long. And so it woke me up, and there was a lot of lightning, and it was very loud. And the storms were very loud and very strong. So I looked on my phone to see how long they were going to last. They were going to last till a little bit after midnight. So I stayed up, then I went back to sleep, then I woke up at 4 to take my medicine. My body like automatically wakes up at 4 now. So I did that. Then I went back to sleep for a little bit. And then I woke up at 5 to watch Di's and Sue's live stream for their prompt play. And I was watching that. And the next thing I know, I wake up and it's 8 o'clock. I fell asleep. So there's that. I fell straight asleep. So, I guess I was tired. Okay. Let's get this side. I've been having so much fun with this, and I'm just really tickled with how many people are participating. It's been really fun to see. And if you want the full prompt list, you just have to join the Facebook Happy Place Crafting group on Facebook. The full prompt list for the actions and the makes and the elements, that's all on there. So you can just get on there and get those. And this is kind of cool. Show you like, no, it needs to go in the middle. I think we're just gonna like layer. So we'll put this, and then let's make our bag. Okay, how big do we want this bag to be? Not terribly big. Let's see. We want the bag to be about... So now I gotta go back and watch Di and Sue's, because I want to see how Di's thing turned out. So it's 5 1/4. So we want it to be like, let's do it like 3 1/2. So we did it here. is not going to work. This needs to be straight. Thank you very much. Okay. So there. So we need to cut it right there. Let's just grab guillotine. Cut it right there. Alrighty. So there we've got that. Let's do this at, let's do it at 1/2 inch. Okay. Then we're going to do it like this and this, and take these off. That, and remove that. Okay. There's that. Let's do it that way, okay. And then, how tall do we want it? Not real tall. Let's do it like, let's do it like right there. Okay. We need these. Alright, so I want to this to dip down somewhat, but I want that to dip up somewhat. We need a line over here. Okay. See if that works. Not quite. This is a little bit too much. Too little. Shoot. That's pretty good. So it's up that way, down that way. Okay, let's glue this together now. So we're going to put a little bit of glue here. Well, maybe, maybe not. To get this glue off of here. Come on. Okay. Here we go. Glue there, glue here. Fabulous. Okay. Then that will go here. But let's ink this. Let's ink it. And we could have just cut it straight across too. That would have been fine. I'm just trying to get fancy. Trying to get fancy. Fancy Nancy. Oh my gosh, my soap. She used to love Fancy Nancy. Well, I have an aunt. I had an aunt named Nancy. And she adored Sophie. And Sophie adored her. And she called her Cece. Because Sophie was really little. And Fancy Nancy was like their thing together. So we had lots of Fancy Nancy books. Let's just... straighten that up so we can use that for another time. We don't need that anymore. Alright, this can go in here. And we'll have our bugs. So we just need color. What if we... I have a thought about this. Let me grab a stencil. I think I have a line stencil that's new that I haven't used yet. Where is it? Yeah, it's there. Let's use that. Oh, it's open already. Okay. And let's grab colored pencils. Let's do that. Hold it for a second. Hold your horses. I was thinking the other day, I got these mats, I never use them. Today would be a perfect opportunity to use them because they're kind of sticky. So I think it would hold this in place like that. Yeah, it grips it like. Okay. I need some greens. Green.
Good morning. What do you need?
Sorry, wasn't talking to you. No, I think this is the side. I don't know why he thought I was talking to him. Green. Green. I have one side that's supposed to be like all the colors, and then one side that's like not all the colors. There's a gnat. Light lime. Light green. I think these are all the greens. Yeah, that should be good. Okay. I don't know what that is. Something got on it. Gnat, you need to go away. Alright, let's see. What color do I want to trace it in? Let's do it, trace it in the dark. Let's... Alright, that's better. Alright, let's trace it. Nat, you need to go away. Wherever you came from, just beat it. The problem is I have 3 window air conditioners, and I think that they come through that sometimes, because there's like this one in here. There's a lot of in front of the air conditioner. There's a 2 huge lilac bushes, so I think that sometimes they come in off of that through the vent, like of the AC. There's really nothing I can do about that. Have to have the AC, so okay. Can you all see what I'm doing? No, not really. Kinda, sorta. There we go. Would help if you could see what I'm doing. Not like it's rocket science or anything, but just so you don't hear me talking. Although you might not even be watching what I'm doing. You might just be listening. I have a feeling some people get the prompts and then just listen to me blab on for however long, which is fine with me. Because I do that sometimes. I kind of am just listening and not really watching as much. Usually lately, if there's something I really want to watch, I wait until later when I'm in the living room when I can actually pay attention. Because when I'm in my craft room, I'm distracted. I'm doing something else always. If I'm not crafting, I'm organizing or cleaning up or something, you know? So I'm always doing something else. For sure. Alrighty. Gosh, it's been almost a week since we went to court. Isn't that funny? Funny. Been a week. It seems like it's been longer than that in many ways. August is such a busy month for us. A lot of birthdays and school starting, all that good stuff. Gotta love it. I hear the trash men coming. When I was watching Die this morning, Hen had to hurry up and go. They call it the rubbish truck. She had forgotten to take hers out, so she had to go hurry up and get it out to the curb. And I thought, oh, I hate it when that happens. That's one of the kids' chores around here. So usually one of them is responsible for that. And so if it doesn't get done, I'm like waking somebody up. Like, go get that done. Okay, there we go. Now we just gotta color it in. Let's color it. Alright. Let's see if we like coloring it with something
Nah, I don't know. I kind of think I like the dark green. Let's at least kind of outline it, and then we'll do the medium on the inside. I didn't set the alarm this time. Uh-oh. I have no idea how long this is going to take, but it takes, well, however long it takes. And if you need to fast forward me, you can certainly do that. Or you can skip ahead to the end, I suppose. Let's just see how it turns out. Or you can just listen to me blab while I color, which is probably what I'll do, because I'm really good at blabbing sometimes. Sometimes not. I love to color. Do you like to color? I love to color. Coloring when I was young was one of my very favorite things to do. I loved to color in coloring books. I still like to color. I have adult coloring books. I don't do them as much anymore, but every once in a while I do. I like to keep my hands busy, so they're a pretty good tool for me. Pretty good tool to keep me busy. I used to do puzzles. The only problem is I have the same issue as Diane from Pretty in the Pink Cottage. If I start something, it's really hard for me not to finish it. Like, I become almost obsessed with it until I finish it. And I have to like really be careful about the projects that I do and make sure that most of them are things that, you know, I'm able to finish in a short time. So if it's a puzzle, it can't like be any more than 1,000 pieces, because that's something I can, you know, work on and finish in kind of a short amount of time and not have to, you know, stress about too much. These are just going to be totally covered in these little ones here. Those will just color in totally. Alright. I'm sorry if you can hear the trash truck. They are loud. And they are a necessity. The rubbish truck. I like rubbish better than trash. I should just adopt that saying. The rubbish truck. Makes more sense to me. Rubbish. I have a small little trash can, and it says rubbish on the side of it. It's black. It's in the... I keep it in the living room beside my chair so that I can, if I'm fussy cutting or whatever, I can just throw the pieces away there and then empty it later. My kiddo and my grandbabies are going to be leaving us soon. I'm going to say goodbye to them. I have so many Leos in my life. 2 of my daughters are Leos. My granddaughter's a Leo. And it's 10 o'clock. A little church bell. And I've noticed a lot of my crafty friends are Leos. So, which is interesting to me. I must get along with Leos. Because I have a lot of Leos. Norma's a Leo. Tracy from Not Afraid of Color, she's a Leo. Biddy Penny is a Leo. It seemed like there was somebody else. It seems like there's a lot of Leos. I mean, that's a lot, actually, just in my little group. This is turning out pretty, actually. I would have never thought to do this otherwise, either. I like colored pencils because they're just subtle. Right? I'm trying to kind of hurry so you guys don't have to sit here and watch me color this forever. How did I miss these down here? I went right around them. I skipped right over them. Here we go. I've been working on digital kits, trying to get them all done for the rest of the year so that I don't have to stress about them. And, you know, doing 3 kits for my Ko-Fi every month is a lot. I usually do a take and make, take and create, and I do that, and I do at least 2 kits is what I try to do every month, so that the people on my Ko-Fi are actually getting their money's worth. And it's funny because, you know, I don't see a whole lot when people use them, but because of this challenge, I've been seeing, like Norma, she uses the kits, and I didn't even really realize that she uses them like that. You know, sometimes you think, oh, people just sign up and, you know, are not nice, it's just $1 a month or whatever. They aren't really using anything. But actually, she uses some of them, which is kind of cool. Carmen, I used to see her use them, but I don't see that anymore for whatever reason, so she's a busy lady now. What do we think? Oh, stupid gnat. All right, I think that's good. What do we think? And it kind of ties in with this background here as well. So we've got our book page. We've got that. I think I want to ink this. Did I put that away? I did. Of course I did. I mean, the edges are already kind of grimy. I just want to emphasize it a little bit. This paper is a nice weight to it. It's not really very thin, but it's not as thick as cardstock either. It's like a medium weight between those. What is going on here? I don't know why that... There it goes. It's like things got moved around. Somebody was messing with my stuff. Okay.
glue this down. Alright. Let's glue that. Like that. I'm going to glue this down. We could have made that another pocket, but I don't really think it's necessary, so we're just going to put that right there. We covered up most of the stuff, but that's okay. Most of our hard work, we covered it up. And I think I want this up here. I think I want it like that. And then this one here. Let's put him going up. There we go. Voila. I think we've got it. Let's see what we've got here. Clean up our mess. Okay. Let me zoom in on that for you so you can see it. Can you see it? I think you can. Let's move it right there. Okay. The color, we colored, that was our action. So we colored in the vines after we traced them. Insect, we have an insect there and there, and we have one on this card here. Beetle. Bag, we made ourselves a bag out of paper. And first page, this was the first page of a book that had been taken apart. So we got them all. First page, color, make was the bag, element was the insect, and color was the action. We had to color it in. Color something. Doesn't have to be anything major. All right, and that's it. Done and dusted. Remember that crafting is cheaper than therapy, and we get to make really cool stuff. Plus, we get to make really cool friends. And thank you for hanging out with me. Please remember to share your creations on the Facebook crafting group, in my community page on YouTube. You can for sure share them there. And I have been, if I notice somebody's stuff, I've been trying to share it for you so that you don't have to do it. And you can always use the hashtag Dear Prompt. H as in happy, P as in place, C as in crafting. And that's it. See you later. Ta-ta.